This is Marika with Brazil. This is BVVR again, viewer voting randomizer. The cast is the exact same as in canon. Episode 1 was released on March 13. A blackout happened unexpectedly. Surprisingly, instead of starting the first contest, Brazilica's pretended electric guitar for elimination. Voters can vote using the letter and square brackets in the comments. Beyblade Bizet was the first person to vote and he voted electric guitar. Episode 2 was released on March 14. For some reason, by unanimous decision, electric guitar is eliminated. A blackout happened unexpectedly. For some reason, instead of starting the second contest, Brazilica's put vacuum and purple girl for elimination. Voting ended on March 15. Brandy S was the first person to vote and she voted vacuum. Episode 3 was released on March 15. For some reason, with a vote of 1 to 3, vacuum is eliminated. A blackout happened unexpectedly. For some reason, 10 and Strudel are for elimination. Voting ends on March 16. This is 10's first loss since episode 1. Brandy S was the first person to vote and she voted Strudel. Mochi, a joint account between a band account and Gumby, voted Strudel without square brackets. Episode 4 was released on March 16. Brazilica's claims that new icons were made by Rariakis and Bearder. Surprisingly, by unanimous decision, Strudel was eliminated. A blackout happened unexpectedly. For some reason, Kebab and Juice Box are for elimination. The voting icons were completely redesigned. Brandy S was the first person to vote and she voted Kebab. Voting ends on March 17. Episode 5 was released on March 17. Kebab, the season's canon first boot, is eliminated. A blackout happened unexpectedly. Surprisingly, 10 and Diamond are for elimination. This is Ted's first loss since episode 3. Hawken and Games was the first person to vote and he voted 10 without square brackets. Otherwise it would be Amelia, who voted Diamond. Brazilica's mistakenly says that voting ends on March 17. Episode 6 was released on March 18. For some reason, with a vote of 1 to 2, Diamond is eliminated. A blackout happened unexpectedly. Surprisingly, Juice Box and Rose are up for elimination. This was Juice Box's first loss since episode 4. Opticious the Magnificent was the first person to vote and he voted Rose. Voting ended March 19. Episode 7 was released on March 19. Brazilica claims that this was the fourth time Ted was up for elimination for some reason. For some reason, Juice Box is eliminated. Now we're at the final 4. A blackout happened unexpectedly. Surprisingly, 10 and Deadly are for elimination, meaning Brazilica's claim is correct. This is Ted's first loss since episode 5. The date of the voting timer was blocked by a 20. Lava was the first person to vote and he voted 10. But Pixel broke the rules by voting Deadly twice. Episode 8 was released on March 20. For some reason, even though 5 people voted, Deadly and Ted are tied with 1 vote, so we need a tiebreaker. Text appears claiming that Brazilica spun a wheel and landed on Ted. The text claimed that Ted was eliminated, and then Ted disappeared. Then it skipped to the voting screen and only Deadly showed up, meaning Ted, the season's canon runner-up, is eliminated. A blackout happened unexpectedly. For some reason, both veterans are for elimination. Voting ends on March 21. Brandy S was the first person to vote and she voted Rose. Episode 9 was released on March 21. This was Rose's first loss since episode 6. And this is Purple Girl's first loss since episode 2. Surprisingly, by unanimous decision, Rose, the season's canon winner, is eliminated. Deadly and Purple Girl are the final 2. Instead of randomly deciding the winner, Brazilica's put the both of them up for a winner's vote. Voting ends on March 22. Brandy S was the first person to vote and she voted Deadly. Posh Mush put a space between the left square bracket and the letter when voting Deadly. Episode 10 is the only episode with a name and is called The Mini Finale Again. The episode was released on March 22.
And with a vote of 6 to 4, Deadly is the winner of BVVR again.